Hey, what's up? It's me, Awesome Ali.
And I'm Raisa, and welcome back to 90 Days to Becoming an Awesome Person. Today is day 60, and as always, we're going to start off with our quote of the day.
Thank you, Raisa. So today's quote of the day is about leadership. We are doing an amazing job. You guys are crushing it. Thank you for your liking, commenting, and sharing our lives. It's helping out so much. Make sure to grab your free 30-day journal PDF by clicking the link in our bio on Instagram, on Facebook, and YouTube in the description or caption, and then join us for the remaining 30 days. So today's quote of the day is by Sheryl Sandberg. She said, "Leadership is about making others better as a result of your presence and making sure that impact lasts in your absence." So once again, leadership is about making others better as a result of your presence and making sure that impact lasts in your absence. Rachel, what is your thoughts, comments, and perspective on this quote?
Okay, so she mentioned something really great about leadership, and that is impact. So you can be a good leader in the room, but if that does not carry when you're out of the room, are you really a leader? Like when leaders are, working with a team, they are trying to send out a message of inspiration or motivation or productivity, any kind of message, marketing, whatever it is. And if that does not translate into somebody taking one piece of your advice and carrying it all the way when you're not there, then you aren't necessarily leading. You're doing more of a transactional speech instead of transformational, where you're literally changing the person's mindset in one day, even if it's by the impact of one idea. This is especially good in your business setting when you're always trying to motivate your team or trying to get them to do something. If your impact is not strong so that they carry, like if you're not communicating your message well to your team and what you want, it's going to get lost in when they're ready to do something afterwards, or they might feel less motivated because they don't know where you're going with it, and that impact will only last for such a short while. So I really like this quote because I think, like you said, it touches on a lot of great aspects of leadership.
Interesting. So, for my perspective, once again, for those who are now joining, leadership is about making others better as a result of your presence and making sure that impact lasts in your absence. So, very important. I'm going to focus on, making sure that impact lasts in your absence. So that's probably the most important thing. If you're acting more of like a manager that nobody likes, right, and you're not really listening or leading your company or your team, then you're going to have those people who are going to go and talk about you at the water cooler, right? Or they're going to be jealous of you and stuff like that. And while that might happen at first, if you don't continue to build that relationship with your team, right, doing team building exercise, getting to hear every person's perspective, and understanding, really meeting down with the ground level people, then being as a leader, you're not really doing your job. Starbucks is CEO and founder, I can't remember his name right now, I'm blanking on that, but what happened is back around in 2008, I believe, when the market was crashing, everything was going horribly, he was going around to the Starbucks locations, not necessarily closing them yet, but going around and talking to the employees individually, hearing about how they can improve on customer service and things. Now that's a big leadership player move, moving down from the top high executive office to the ground workers to really understand how is it working with the customers on a daily basis. He's really meeting, and because of that, Starbucks' sales ended up getting a massive boost. As a leader, you want to be meeting with every single person, talking with them, getting to know them, see how each person can have a win-win benefit, and see how you can have the best of both worlds. So that is what I liked about this quote, is about the leadership bit on making your impact in your presence, but then in your absence bit, I want to say is very important, because if you're a great leader, then your employees, your friends, whoever might be, they'll fight for you behind your back, right? That's the best thing that you want to be able to have, is if someone else is disrespecting you, that you have made enough of an impact that that person feels compelled to say, you know what, no, that's not true. They're a great person, and they stand up for you in your absence. So I like this quote a lot. Once again, it's by Sheryl Sandberg. So for those who just joined, leadership is about making others better as a result of your presence and making sure that the impact lasts in your absence. So that is your quote of the day, Ray. So what is the tip?
All right, so the tip of the day is no excuses. Write down 3 excuses you make every day for something, and for tomorrow, I challenge you not to say any one of those 3 excuses. So
that's a good one.
this is thanks, Al. So this is a really good tip for the day because I think we tend to, whenever we're faced with something pretty difficult or frustrating, we tend to go like subconsciously and unconsciously, we start to say different excuses, and they can be kind of repetitive. So just as your habits are formed by repetition, so are your excuses. And when you write down 3 of them, then you can, look at them. And it will be kind of difficult because you have to like really stop yourself and say, oh, wait, I don't want to say this. Oh, wait, like I gotta kind of pull the brakes on this one. So yeah, that is the tip.
Yes,
Write down 3 excuses you make every day, and then I challenge you not to say any one of those 3 excuses.
Nice. I really like this quote. And today, can you believe, Ray, so there's only one more day till day 60. Today is day 59. So thank you for joining us. We got one more day before day 60 and the next 30-day begins. So thank you for joining us today. There's your quote, there's your tip, and there is us, awesome people shaping our world. This was presented by APSO. Awesome people
Shaping our world.
Remember, you are awesome.
And you can make the world a better place.